Oh, Jesus. Good morning, deranged maniac. How was day 3 of your happy dream? Now, being the idiot that you are, you may have forgotten this, but there is in fact an objective to this, taking injections in dreaming cycle. Surely you have seen them. In your deep mental world of dreams, there are fragments of the sins you committed and monsters stricken with sadness. Indeed, the goal of this experiment is to teach you the miserable excuse for a person, guilt and regret, as to rehabilitate you. Do you understand? As such, please suffer greatly, rather than agony and feel regret. And in doing so, succeed in the Happy Dream Rehabilitation Program. That's all for now, so let's happy dream. Syringe with medicine, inject it. Oh, there's vines. Oh, hi. Not here either. Where could I have dropped it? I'm assuming that's the voice I did. Oh, it's you. So apologies. I was looking for something, so I didn't see you sneak up. So what can I do for you? Do you need something? That's what he's looking for. What are you looking for? You see, dragon compass. It seems I've lost the dragon compass, which I need to reach Dragonspeak somewhere. And weirdly enough, no one has any guesses as to where I lost it. For now, I'm simply wandering around my usual walking route. Sounds troublesome. I just be like, damn, that's rough, buddy. Should I help? Would you really? You know, I thought you might say that. However, truly, I know not where I lost it. Not one person has seen it. Ah, well. Let's speak with everyone and do careful research. Thank you, Russell. Get her join, yes! I'm kind of interested though in like Cantera's character because he's like the most like non-human human, I guess, because he has like horns and everything. So I'm like, how does he relate to like Russell and everything? Hello, Shadow Russell. Hey, Russell. Here to hear some valuable info about your happy dream? Yes. Alright. At this moment, I can tell you this much. What will it be? About the church fire. Let's start with that. The fire? It was on the outskirts, sure, but it was a miracle no one found out. Maybe since it was a moonless night. You didn't believe in any god for a second, did you? And yet you went to church. Do you even know why? It was to meet the mother of those siblings, surely. She was kind and warm, like a real goddess she was. That's exactly why you envied those two. Oh. Now that makes sense, okay. The nicer those people were, the deeper your hate got. Repentance? I cannot say that word. Repentance isn't the same as an indulgence, Russell. It's too late to say anything now. Well, that's the end of that story. Come again now. I'll be waiting for you here. Okay, so he was jealous of those two because they actually had a caring mother, it seems, which is honestly super sad. Because we've been knew that Russell's mom is not a good person at all. Well, neither of his parents were, man. What should I do next? Are you looking for Cantera's dragon compass? Well, I haven't seen it. Really no leads? Well, oh well then. How about you ask people in town? It's possible someone might have seen it. Also, you might get a bit involved with Cody and Dogma again. Go talk to them if you have time. If those siblings worry for each other. If they air their concerns, they might tell you to keep they might tell you to keep quiet to the other. Choose carefully. And also, right, the place where you went with Gardenia to get a frying pan? Yes, you remember it? Well, it seems to have been rather ruined now with the appearance of your guilt. Pay it a visit if you like, but it may be dangerous. Okay. Where did we get the frying pan? It was like the tree, right? Like in that one place to the left. That's where we got the frying pan, right? Oh, Russell, morning. Today is when Dad said he'd be back from his trip. I've been waiting since last night, but he's still not here. Why do you think? Maybe his flight is late? I'm gonna wait a little longer. Like the mayor said the other day, haste makes waste. Oh, Russell, you here for something? I'm here for some food. Can we ask about Gardenia's father? Is she still waiting for her dad? He's not gonna come back. I mean, Russell, this is your world, right? A dream world where everything's been made to your convenience. You definitely won't let Gardenia and her dad reunite. You'll remember that birthday. In that case, you might as well tell her yourself that there's no point in waiting. If you even feel guilty, that is. Ooh. Did we just tell her? Your dad's not coming home, Gardenia. Oh, the music stopped. Oh no. Why? How can you say that for sure? Russell, do you know something maybe? Did something happen to Dad? Ooh. Hi. Is that it? It's your fault? Give back my dad. Give back me our happiness. Ooh. Huh? What was I doing here? Oh, Russell, morning. What's wrong? You look kind of pale. I get it. Let's see. You haven't had breakfast, right? That's no good. You have to eat. Let's eat lots and seize the day. Woo, go! Ooh, now this is red. The mailbox is coated with black. Yeah. There's eyes on this tree. Eyeballs are growing from the tree. Gives me a really bad feeling. Oh boy. Hello, Cody.
Oh, Russell, did you come to buy something? I'll make it cheaper, okay?
I can just talk.
By the way, I wonder what's going on at Dead Tree Hill in Darkover Town. The tree there, it was probably chopped down, huh? After all that happened. Yikes.
Why did I say like
Yikes. I'm way too curious now, Russell. I know we did that just yesterday, but if you're free, would you go to Dead Tree Hill with me? You're probably curious too, right?
I mean, I guess yeah, I'm curious.
Right? Can you bring me to Dead Tree Hill later then? Anytime today should be fine. Also, I'm also curious about that monster that was on the hill, though I'm not sure why. Also, can you keep this a secret from my brother Dogma? I get too worried, you know.
Oh yeah, I forgot they said that there's stuff going on with these two, and that makes sense why. Well, that's a rare combo. You helping someone again, Russell? Talk about rough. Oh, I see. Sheesh. First Gardenian, now Dr. Cantera. Why is everyone losing their stuff? If you dropped it here in town, Yumi should have it on lockdown. You tried talking to her? Alright. Yumi! Time to fail at doing a yeehaw accent again. And there's more eyes on the trees. Why are all the trees growing fucking eyes? Huh? If it ain't Russell and Dr. Cantera, what's up? Dragon compass? Dunno, ain't come my way. If you lost it somewhere in town, fuck! Yeehaw! Yeehaw. If you lost it somewhere in town, think somebody would have brought it in. Guess that means you didn't drop it in town then. Look somewhere else. Surely you ain't got much of a movement range, eh, Dr. Cantera? Should find it right quick. Has it even come here? How troubling. Where could it be? Oh, yes, I just recalled something. Yesterday, I did pay a visit to the Incarner Market. Perhaps it could be there. Though, if it isn't there, I'll truly be at a loss then. Let's pray that it is. Alright. Oh, there's... Were these switches always here? No, that's a smiley face in the tree. Is there just something at my feet? Ah, yes, this is it. This is where I dropped it. No wonder I couldn't find it. Dragon compass! I wasn't sure what I'd do there, so I'm glad I found it. I could find it. I thank you, Russell. Say, while we're at it, why don't you use that dragon compass to go to Dragon's Peak? I certainly have been thinking about taking you there. This is a good opportunity for it. Yes, let us go. Alright then, go ahead and use the dragon compass. Ooh. I was like, yeah, that smiley face was not there. Okay, I'm gonna use the dragon compass first. And we can do the other things afterwards. Seek out the Green Torii? Seek out the Green Torii. In a place not far from the forest market. Not so far as the town by the sea. Through the gate to the Dragon Summit, the Torii will be open. Go pass under the Green Torii. The Torii will be open. Oh! There it is. Ah! There's dragon people! Oh, to think the dragon squirrel would go into such a rage. Just what is going on? Oh, you shouldn't go into this warehouse right now. The dragon inside this dragon scroll has been running rampant lately. Oh, the dragon scroll, you say? That's an artifact brought from afar, is it not? No doubt a quality item. Yes, deeply intriguing. Can we take a look inside? Huh? Were you even listening? Take a look, he says. Don't say I didn't warn you. Well, alright. There are various blockades in the warehouse, so getting the scroll might be difficult. Okay. All stuff here. Oh! I was not expecting. Okay. I killed him, yet he stands at my bedside. That's what he said fearfully, even though the dead are no longer here. I'm trying to think of what that means. We're gonna be learning about Cantera lore, how he falls into everything. So that's interesting. This is the first blockade. Rely upon the things he said to open up the path forward. Oh, okay. According to what I heard from him, I can say that grandfather was a fantastic maker of medicine. However, grandfather himself had a most troubling chronic illness. As such, he always had to produce his own medication for it. Grandfather, have you forgotten? The ways of medicine making you once taught. Now it appears he is more knowledgeable. So it's in quotations, him. And so I'm not sure what like the him is supposed to be. He deeply respected grandfather. That is why he was incapable of watching wise old grandfather grow old and senile. Grandfather, your mouth is open. Your mouth that once spun such wisdom, now it only hangs open. My brain is not big braining. Yeah, because also that's in quotations, and normally like the text we get from enemies isn't usually in, I guess, like quotations. There are bottles labeled chronic medication. Take one of the bottles. Oh, yep, they moved. According to what I heard from him, grandfather loved manju. In spite of age or days, he lacked appetite. If I offered manju, he would happily eat it. That's what I heard. That is why, as he said, to see grandfather's beaming face, day after day, he went down to the mountain to the confectionery. Ah, it's almost time for supper. On what shelf did I place it again? Grandfather, you're hungry, aren't you? It's nearly time for supper. Okay, this sounds just like... it's nothing at all. Don't concern yourself. Russell or doubt. So yeah, this is something involving Cantera lore specifically. But it's still so confusing. I'm like, what does it mean? I destroyed the Jesus eyes and ran. That's what he said fearfully. And they're just masses of stone without eyes. Okay, but it's the quotes I think that's messing me up with this lore though, because I can't tell if it's supposed to be Cantera or if it's supposed to be Russell saying these things. The lid on the wooden box is slightly open from falling off the shelf. Inside the box is a bag of manju labeled House of Draken. Draken manju, okay. Oh, that's a dragon. According to what I heard from him, I can see that as grandfather aged, he would no longer take his medication. However, if medicine was slipped into this Draken manju, it was different. Grandfather gladly ate the medicine-filled manju. Grandfather, that is the last manju. Please savor the flavor a little more. Does it taste the same as always? Ah, I see. Ah, grandfather. He was at his wit's end. That is why it was the last manju. Made the taste of poison be sweet. Oh, what the fuck? Chronic medication transformed to death medicine. It seems like this grandfather character we keep talking about was poisoned. Honestly, you would assume Russell, because obviously Russell's out here like fucking killing all these people. But then we haven't heard about like a grandparent up until then, and usually the lore we get is about the characters, so it would have to be Cantera, right? A brilliant white dragon is looking this way. Give it something? I think we need to poison the manju. I mean, can we? Put the death medicine in the Draken manju? Oh. I literally just said that. Oh, yep, we got the poison manju. Give it the poison manju. Put it the poison manju. And then he ran away. Happily ever after. Ahaha. Ahaha. Happily ever after. Ahaha. Oh, and there's a door. Oh. And what happened after that? Where did he escape to? Take a rest. This place. Oh, is that it? This place. Assuming we just keep going, yep. And then he met you. And what happened after that? Okay, so it is talking about Cantera this entire time. I just realized they start laughing when this happens. Oh, that's kind of creepy. And what did he do to him? Oh! It would have to be Cantera. He's the one, he poisoned his own grandpa, it seems. Probably because it seems like he was taking care of him and he got tired of it, and so he gave him poisoned manju instead of his medicine. He ran away and then he ran into us. And we still don't know what our connection besides that is to Cantera. This is the second blockade. If you seek the path to the dragon, bring proof of the act you did upon him. Do you remember his request? Have you forgotten his request? Do you remember his request? Have you forgotten his request? Hear him out once more, then you will surely remember. Did he not ask something of you? Did he not have you do something? What was that again? I've forgotten now. What was it? Okay, did we talk to him again, like here? Russell, you learn fast, so I assume you will realize already what it is I did to grandfather. Killing a person is even more quick and hollow than I thought. You'd understand, wouldn't you? Say, would you kill me? You're familiar, are you not? I've even had nightmares lately. I beg of you. I leave the means to your discretion. That's a knife. One knife. One of him, one of you. One piece of evidence lacking. Lacking the red that stained this knife. That knife. Ooh. That's a good knife. Will you kill me with that then? What? I'm assuming I'm gonna have to. One knife. One of him, one of you. One piece of evidence lacking. Lacking the red that stained this knife. Oh. Stained a bloody knife. Come, Russell. Get a hold of yourself. What was that? You suddenly stared off into space. It's too soon for you to go senile. Oh, what's that blood-covered knife? What a dangerous item to carry. Well, enough dilly-dallying. Let's hurry and see that dragon scroll. I can't wait. Okay. Seems like maybe Cantera asked us to kill him? Especially because he seemed, like he said, he was having nightmares, so he did kill his grandfather. It seems like he was having nightmares about it and couldn't live with himself from it, and so he asked us to do it. And we never got caught, because that's what it says. Missing, it was like the missing piece of evidence. Yeah. Oh, he definitely did have regret. One knife, one of him, one of you. Plenty of that red stained that knife. Happily ever after. Is this the dragon scroll I've heard so much about? Yet there isn't any dragon depicted on it anywhere. I feel as if I've been deceived. Come now, dragon, show us if you're there, won't you? Why, just the tail will do. Oh, hello. Oh, I called for it and it came. What a faithful one. There, good dragon. As a symbol of our closeness, let me pat your... Oh, no, this isn't good. Careful, it's coming. Yeah. Dragon fight. Why, you're quite large up close. Impressive that you could fit in a scroll that size. Doesn't seem likely to run. Very well, then, let us do this. Are the elderly sad? At times, that eats even into the hearts of healthy youths. Youth is sad, age is sad. As long as they live, everyone is sad. Indeed, as long as they live. I probably could do a voice for this guy, because he is talking. Oh well. After I killed someone, I was often given shelter in a medicine store in a back alley. Oh. The doctor there had come from the east, and not many people visited. He always talked about grandfather. So I got to know about this grandfather I'd seen in his home country. Okay. So I'm assuming this is Russell, I'm assuming. So I'm assuming Cantera is canonically Japanese. I'm assuming that's why Cantera maybe looks, I guess, a bit different, because maybe he's supposed to represent that he's not from, I guess America. So he only looks different because he's just meant to show that he's from a different country. One day the doctor told me, I want you to kill me, so I took a knife from the kitchen and killed him. And he and I were both killers. That must be why he gave me shelter. He must have wanted me to kill him someday. Yeah, I think especially because Cantera killed somebody, that's why he wasn't even gonna say anything knowing that Russell had killed people. Because he also was a killer, and that's why, like, I guess Russell felt, I guess, quote-unquote, safe there. That's really interesting lore. I would not expected that with Cantera, honestly. That's actually really interesting. We have, like, pretty good lore for, like, a lot of the other characters in terms of how they died, how they relate to, Russell. But you don't get to learn too much about them, because a lot of them is like, yeah, we just kind of were chilling, and then Russell came up and murdered us. But, like, Cantera had, like, a very big, like, role in Russell's, like, actual life before killing him. I mean, it's not to say that other people do. Like, we knew that Gardenia was, like, a classmate, and he was jealous of her home life and her popularity, and so that's why she killed him. But he killed her. Tabasa, unfortunately, probably has the least amount of lore-wise, because he was just chilling and then Russell bonked him over the head for no reason. And then we just got Dogma and Cody, who, again, it was due to jealousy. I'm gonna do a full send attack. Oh! That worked. Oh, it seemed we bested it. That's all and good, but the scroll also vanished. We must apologize to the owner. Oh, and it's dark again. Oh, I already forgot the voice I gave this random dude. Oh, how did it go? Did you see the dragon scroll? You destroyed the scroll? No way. Well, but if it's made the warehouse safe, I suppose it's good enough. Honestly, I was thinking I might have to destroy the whole warehouse, so you really saved me, thank you. Here, take this if you want. As thanks for today. Oh, nice. Money. Why, I hadn't expected thinking. I was certain he'd be furious. Well, I'll gladly accept anything that's given to me. Very good. Now then, I should be heading home. Russell, today was fun. Let us wander about together again. So long. Kintera and helper members left the party. Okay. Yeah, it seems like, especially in guilt levels 2, I feel like wouldn't this be like what Russell would feel the least amount of guilt towards? Because obviously he still struggles with any of these, showing any guilt towards any of these. But if he was asked to do it, I feel like this would be a difficult one to make Russell feel guilt for, because he was asked to kill him. There is, that it's because he had a good connection with it. Oh yeah, true. The Cody quest was up here. Let me do that first. All the blood. Oh yeah, they did cut down a tree.
Yikes, what is this? Is that blood? So they did chop the tree down. I guess it's not unreasonable after what happened. I'm not sure why, but last night I had a dream about Mom. And this tree, it was in the dream too. Weird, right? So you see why I didn't want my brother to come. He'd just worry if he heard this. What's with that look? Thinking I think way too much about my brother, aren't you? Well, I won't deny it because we're family. Obviously he's important to me.
What the fuck? Oh, it's the mom again. Yes, obviously. Russell, you don't understand. That's why you hate people without even knowing why. In the face of impulsive bloodlust, motive is only an afterthought. Russell, there are too many emotions that baffle you in this world.
Russell, is something wrong? Really? If you say so. Thanks for coming with me today. The townspeople seem fine. It's kind of a relief. Well, I should get going. If Dogman knew the two of us came to this place alone, it makes him make weird assumption again.
Cody learned Goddess Protection. You know, you feel different now compared to the start of this. I see in your face, finally starting to see some human emotions. It seems this rehab program is having an effect. If you keep this up, could even you someday be a kind boy? I look forward to it. Oh, hi Talbosa. Hey Russell, wandering around at this hour, huh? What's up? Oh, I'm patrolling. Great, right? There do seem to be monsters popping up even in town, so- oh no! Well, I'm only doing it because Yumi roped me into it. Honestly, I want to go home and sleep. I don't wanna bro. Okay, I don't want to fight things in town. I'm like literally like 2 HP. I'm kind of chilling down my spine. Should I go inside? I might as fucking well. Holy shit. That's new. A piece of Jesus Christ, okay. A piece of paper with the drawing of a dragon. Read it, yes. After I killed someone, I was often given shelter in a medicine store in a back alley. The doctor there had come from the east, and not many people visited. He always talked about grandfather, so I got to know a lot more about this grandfather I'd never seen in his home country. One day the doctor told me, I want you to kill me, so I took a knife from the kitchen and killed him. He and I were both killers. That must have been why he gave me shelter. He must have wanted me to kill him someday. But doctor, if you die, will you really be at peace? God, the lore with Kintera is definitely probably my favorite so far in this game. Have I already read this diary? No, this is new. I've stopped enjoying this dream lately, even though everyone's kind as ever. No, because everyone's kind as ever. Because I see them differently. The dream world seems warped. Eyeballs grow in trees, judging eyes. Mailboxes and signs laugh at me. I'm sorry, stop looking at me so kindly, everyone. If you don't, I feel like I'll be crushed by something I can't see. Goodbye, dead child. Oh, that's a knife. Child with a knife now. A knife, pick it up. Might as fucking well. Oh, shit. What the Your guilt level is 25. Feigning ignorance and running, your guilt level is 25. Oh, any more Kintera lore? According to what I heard from him, I like the fucking rain sound clip in the background that you can tell is just looping over and over again, just like cutting off. Okay. According to what I heard from him, I can say that as grandfather aged, he would no longer take his medication. However, if medicine was slipped into his Draken Manju, that was different. Grandfather gladly ate medicine-filled Manju. Grandfather, that is the last Manju. Is this Anne Kintera's voice? Please savor the flavor a bit more. Does it taste the same as always? Ah, I see. Our grandfather, he was at his wit's end. That's why it was the last Manju. May the test of poison be sweet for you. Oh, yas! He's dead. Let's fucking go. Kill him? Oh, no, I don't want to do- Okay, now I don't want to do this. What if I press don't kill? Oh, I'm assuming I'm gonna be stuck here until I do press it. He asked you, so you must do it. You owe it to him, don't you? I'm sorry, Cantor, I don't want to kill you, I'm sorry.